How y'all doing? Listen, um, in this video, I kind of wanna, and I know this is like I've been talking a lot. You know what I'm saying? Supposing my videos when I'm talking and I'm giving y'all advice, or I'm like just talking about my life, or sitting down and having like conversations. I pretend like this is a stream. It's kind of like a live channel on some shit, but it's like also my own channel. But I was kind of listening. I was listening to a song earlier from Rod Wave. I think it's called "The Greatest" or something like that. And he kind of broke down life in terms of like, and that's why the thumbnail is like this. He kind of broke down life in terms of like, go to school all 12 years just to live a life of selling donuts. Damn, that's crazy. I ain't with the minimum wage. You know, y'all, if you know that song, you fucking know that song. And it kind of had me thinking deep for the past hour. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, on how the reality of life really is. Like when you in high school or middle school, or even when you get to high school, you start to understand the reality more. But when you in middle school or elementary school or young, you get to be delusional. You don't see what your parents is going through. It make you kind of want to, you know what I'm saying, like take all the shit back and you did in the past, all the bad bullshit, or the, you know what I'm saying, or the misbehave and all that. Because when you get older, you see how fucking hard life is. Just down to paying the bills, working a job that barely pays you to even get by. It's like you're swimming in the water, barely drowning, but barely keeping your head up. You know what I'm saying? And that's how kind of life is. When you break down the reality of life in what normal people have to go through, and even when you get money, right? The taxes go up, the problems go up. Even mentally, like not everything, unless you know how to maneuver and manage your money right, or have everything into play right, bro. It's even worse when you get money and still depressed, or you have some type of money and you're still depressed. Like, I realize the main thing that you need to be focused on in life is finding a path of peace and a path of what will keep you sane, what will keep you give you a ability to keep on living. You know what I'm saying? The ability to keep on and to keep going. A lot of people get these jobs and then they so depressed, or they work a job they hate, but they only have to work this job because they either have kids, they either have certain, you know what I'm saying, bills or responsibilities to pay, or responsibilities to take care of. And it ruins your lives. It makes their life 10 times worse. It causes more depression. It causes more, you know what I'm saying, like just a terrible, more worse reality for them. As kids, we never imagined life was going to be this hard, or you start to see the reality of it, and you start to. Best comparison, I was just on TikTok, right? And they said, as we're kids, we are SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying? We enjoying life, nonchalant, not nonchalant, but like carefree. We're SpongeBob. We're carefree in life. You know what I'm saying? As we get older, we become Squidwards. Understanding how just annoying the everyday aspect of life is, and just wanting to be at peace, wanting to go home and lay down. Ignore the SpongeBobs of the world and the Patricks and all of them. Ignore the SpongeBobs and the Patricks of the world and come home to peace. Tired at work. Tired at, you know what I'm saying? I know life it gets like that. You can become a Squidward fast and be lost in the Matrix. Lost in this shitty reality. You can be that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us are Squidwards of our own reality. Believe it or not, people like SpongeBob has the best reality. SpongeBob is happy to go to work. He's happy to have friends. He's happy to do the daily life shit that he's supposed to take care of and responsible for. He has an attitude of happiness. See, when we build an attitude of Squidward, or attitude of we gonna live life just to hate everything and just want to go home to peace, yes, that's amazing. That's how it should be, and that's how most of our lives are. But we kind of have to change our perspectives of how it is. Thank God you're able to go to work. Thank God you have 2 feet and 2 legs. Thank God you're able to do this or do that. I know the reality for most of us is like Squidward, where we hate this shit. I hate this shit. Sometimes. I got negative thoughts sometimes. Shit happens sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We make mistakes. I make mistakes sometimes, all the time. But I know it sucks to live the reality of a Squidward. Because it's depressing, it's draining. I see the episode of SpongeBob where Squidward moves into a new neighborhood, right? I know I'm talking, this is a different type of video, it's a serious. This is a real reality of life that I want to talk to people about. So Squidward, he goes, right? And he goes to this new neighborhood with SpongeBob and Patrick. They follow him and they try to bother him, whatever. He goes to the neighborhood and it's a whole bunch of Squidwards in that land. It's a land full of Squidwards. He thinks it's a land full of paradise, all that. It's like becoming rich. Going to that land is like being a higher up and becoming rich. Then he realizes he's living a peaceful life doing the same thing every single day. Then the smile on his face goes from here. He's smiling to do the same thing every scene. His smile goes down into a frown. And he gets more depressed. At the end of the day, no matter how you look at it, and he ended up missing his life at the Krusty Krab or the things that he should have appreciated. At the end of the day, no matter how you look at life, it's a trap either way. It's a trap. And the only conclusion is find your peace and be appreciative to even be able to do certain things. I know it's hard. I know you feel like you drowning right now. I know. But if you can find that peace and find a work-life balance, which is really important, you know what I'm saying? Find that balance and find that peace, you're going to be all right. You rather be a Squidward than be You rather be a SpongeBob than be a Squidward. If that makes sense. I know I sound like I'm yapping right now. Fuck y'all, I know. But I had to come to y'all and speak some real shit to y'all. That's the reality you rather live than live in a reality where, like, you feel stuck. And you feel like you could be doing so much more or what you can. Or you could be, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, and you feel stuck. I know you do. I'll be the same way. But you know what I'm saying? When you find your peace, and you just stick on to it, hold on to it. But have that work-life balance. Please. Don't be a Squidward. Aim to be a SpongeBob. Even though he's annoying and all that, aim to be a SpongeBob. Because that's the reality you want to live. In that mindset, in that mind space. You know what I'm saying? Staying in the Squidward mind state will only feel like you living in hell. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, I hope y'all enjoy this. That's a reaction video, man. I just want to come talk to y'all real quick and just spit that for y'all and tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? I know I ain't posting the most consistent in the world, but I'm getting there. I'm getting back to that point. But yeah. I love y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoy. Hopefully y'all get the message. This ain't a too crazy video of me going, you know what I'm saying, entertaining. It's just real talk. It's me sitting down and talking to you on some real shit. But anyway, hopefully y'all enjoy, man. Like, subscribe, comment if you're new. I love y'all. I'm out.